Starting all over again is gonna be tough. Tell me about it. So I just did 15 minutes of nothing, and so here I am back again. Okay, let's talk about my eyes. Doctor, my eyes have seen the... I just bought myself, yes, a humidifier. It's a little mister. See if you can see that there, that blue thing blowing stuff up into the air. Yeah, I think it's helping already. I ran it all night last night, and it mists pretty good. I woke up at about 1 in the morning, and I refilled it to make sure it doesn't. It looks like I'm going to be refilling it again soon. They said, don't run it without water. But I noticed that water falls into the bottom, too. So there's water there as well. So I don't think I'm running out. When I lift up the bottom, you can feel the, water in it. So, yeah, I'm going to be using that and not using my AC so much. Thank God it's getting cooler outside. I can get away with 74, 75 in the apartment. And because, one of the issues with your eyes drying out is air blowing on you and coldness. So, when the AC's really going it, and because, I like it cold. I like it 70, 71. It was rough trying to sleep last night with the AC off. I just throw all my blankets off, and I just, hope that I'll be able to fall asleep, and I did. And I'm rearranging the entire living room so that I can get my teeter free step in here, because, little did we know that your eyes function the best if you're moving, exercise. Everything has to do with eating right and exercise. Everything in your body requires that you eat foods that promote healing and wellness, and that you move. And because I can't walk, I tried it 3 days in a row, 15 minutes each day on my rollator, and now I can't even hang on to the left side of my rollator because of whatever's happening in my neck and my hand. It's too painful to even put pressure on this hand now. So there's that, and the fact that I couldn't walk anymore. My low back is in terrible distress, in my hip, so I can't really walk. I do PT. I start again for the first time with this particular doctor, 40 minutes away. I don't know how often they're going to want me to go. I'm going to talk to them about it today, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do, but I'm going to do my best. The ophthalmologist, the second one, said no restrictions. They can't really, it's suspicion of glaucoma because I have narrow angles, and he said that it's blocked and it's not flowing. You'd think they could do something to get, what they want to do is they want to drill a hole at the top of my iris on, where the lid will hide it. It'll be a little black dot because it's going to put a hole with a laser. No, they aren't. I made the appointment for January because I want to really think about it, I'm going to go see my general practitioner on Friday and talk to her about it because she's cool. She understands that I'm more into trying to find a natural solution and not the usual suspect, which is, invasive procedures that then might need another invasive procedure because that procedure didn't work or didn't work right or caused a problem. It could go really easy and well, but I'd really like to figure out, why is it clogged and blocked? What could we possibly do to unclog and unblock it? So there's another ophthalmologist in Tampa I'd like to go see. He does a procedure with heat and light for dry eyes. And even though it probably wouldn't be recommended for this, I want to try it. So I'm going to try to find somebody who would be willing to try this with me. We'd know after the first. They'd say usually even after you do 4 treatments, I think a month apart. And after the first one, people say that, you know, that they don't even have to use drops anymore. Their eyes are liquidy and flowing again. And I'd really like to try it. I've been researching and researching and researching. There's got to be a more natural way to deal with this. But you know, more natural ways aren't necessarily, though I hear this one's expensive, the light therapy. It's like light and heat. I think I'm going to give them a call this morning, talk to them about it, tell them what's going on, see if they would consider me a candidate for trying out that particular therapy. I don't want to start procedures on my eyes. If it doesn't work, then they're going to want to do cataract surgery. And I know they do it every day. People do it every day. I don't like the idea of somebody taking away one of my body parts and replacing it with whatever it is they're going to replace it with. I just am not into it. How I am. Why do you think I don't have an artificial hip right now? You know, I believe the body has the ability to heal itself. I really truly believe that. And I'm not willing to give up on it. No. Why do you think I'm going to PT, half crippled? Because I just got to keep doing everything in my power to try to fix this. And then, if all else has failed, then I will have to consider the invasive way. If I feel I can't live with these things, and yeah, it's getting to be too much not being able to, you know, last night I went out because I just wanted to get out of here. I went out and I went to Home Goods and I was shopping around and I bought a tin of cookie cutters because last year my son Dennis got extremely upset that we did not do rollout cookies. You know, cut out cookies and then you bake them and then you decorate them, and he always loves to make the little I think it reminds him of the happier parts of his childhood, because I know it wasn't great because me and Dennis were nuts. I get it. But yeah, he loves to use the cutouts and cut out the little cookies, and then we frost them and then we eat them, and he does love sugar, you know. I found a recipe for cutout cookies that are gluten-free and sugar-free. I might make myself a separate thing of these. I think that cassava flour, which I have, but now I'm hearing that cassava flour has heavy metals in it. Always something. Always something. I'm so sick of everything. I really am. If it ain't one thing, it's another. Cyanide, I don't know. Something. So, or create cyanide, I don't know. It's made in India, so God knows what's in it, you know. Oh, well. Should have bought Bob's Red Mill. But anyway, I'm just trying to navigate my fate. I'm trying to navigate my future. I'm trying to heal what I can heal and do it without medical interventions. I'd be on all kinds of pills if I believed in the medical, you know, industrial complex. I don't take anything. And they had the audacity, the ophthalmologist, to put illicit drug use, medical marijuana. Like I'm some sort of drug addict. I'm like, I use it so sparingly. I said, I might like use like a quarter of 10 milligrams a month. I said, I just don't really use it because I don't want to be stoned all the time. No, I'm not into, I need my wits about me, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. What are the answers, God? What are the answers? Well, what was the question? I don't know. I got my wig from Temu, but I gotta be honest, I've not been in the mood. I'm just not in the mood. I don't feel good. I hurt. My hand hurts. My neck hurts. Everything else hurts. And I just am not in the mood to get the wig out. No. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I'm just, Michael said, don't fight it, Mom. He said, go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Let it flow. I don't know how to do that when everything hurts so bad. But I'm going to figure it out. I'm just going to keep moving with that wave, asking God for direction. And that's all I can do. Except for right now, I'm going to take those 2 shelves down and get the big shelf up. And yeah, I'm probably going to have shelves everywhere because I can't go out anymore. I can only go up. And I've been watching a lot of creators for small spaces, and you know how to, live within them. And they all say, go up, keep making shelves, make this, make that. So that's what I'm going to have to do. Go up. Because I had to take my little workstation down. I can't work anyway, not with the hand the way it is. And I can't use the right one too much, or that one starts hurting too. So, I'm trying to preserve everything. So I'm going to get my, thank God I have a drill. I get my drill out and take those shelves down. Then I'm going to put one of these up. I have another one. And then I'm going to start looking for shelves that I can put above these, because there's still plenty of space between that and the ceiling. And I'll put at least one more shelf, or maybe even 2 above that, so I have more storage space. Yeah. For things that I want to keep and I don't want to get rid of. Things I use, things I need, things I want. Yeah, I'm collecting stuff again. Not like stuff. It more is like, the crafts I want to do, books I want to read. And then there's all of my medical stuff, from warming eye masks, cooling eye masks. I get little dusters and cleaners. I put those in a box, and there's all my eyeglass stuff. I've got like a million pair now. And what else have I got? Tools and paper that I gotta keep and can't throw away, and then sheets. I want some Christmas sheets. Yeah. I want something cute to put on my bed. I haven't found anything yet. I went over to, where'd I go? Home Goods. And I think I'm going to look at Kohl's, and then I have to go out today. Anyway, I'm going to stop in at Ollie's. They're cheap, and maybe they'd have something whimsical, because it's whimsy that I love. Things that remind me of being a child at Christmas, So, yeah, let me get to work now. I've had my breakfast, which was yogurt and this granola that I get from 7 Sundays, and a bunch of berries and some black raspberry powder, and hopefully for healing, you know, I mean, I'll try anything. I'm gonna start taking my eye supplements, and I think I'll use some drops this morning. I got the CNAC drops, and as well as the Refresh I used. And just keep on moving in a good, orderly direction. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it, guys. Yeah, I did better on this one, I think. And I'm going to go. Bye.